Clear the hallway. You can't block it.
Okay, we got to clear the hallway. We love you. Thank you for doctors against genocide. Thank you for standing up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the support of our country. This is a patriotic movement, not just for Palestine, but for the American people and the troops that will support and overseas. Thank you very much.
What are you hoping to tell Speaker Jeffries? No.
The entire world and most of the United States recognizes the yeah, I'm recording now. And the fact that I don't have 1.2 million, how much did Jeffries pay? You know, I take his financial impact, but I think that as an representative, he has to listen to the people. And so I'm sorry if he's blinded by how much passion influenced him with money. But these are lives that we're talking about. I'm a mom and grandma. And I can't take it. Let's go into this office and we can leave.
So let's let Susan inside. The Palestinians will.
Excuse me, make a path, please.
I got out at the right time.
Cameras are not allowed past the doors, folks. Please take a step back if you have a camera.
Blocking it. That is a fire hazard.
Cameras, please come out of the office. Step back behind the door.
I hope you guys couldn't block the door. Ladies and gentlemen, again, you guys cannot block the hallway.
Okay, now blocking the hallway.
No, you were fine. No.
Just so
Plenty.
you know the plan here. We got to keep the hallway open. And now we're going to have the...
Yeah, just right down the hall.
Cameras past the door, folks.
I know. Oh, well, I was thinking I had
They're having a very heartfelt discussion with the
Folks, we need to keep this hallway clear, so please take a step towards the wall.
All right, so I'm going to try to get the congresswoman.
Our babies.
So can we get Susan to come out here? Excuse me. Let's get Susan to come out. We need to meet with the congresswoman here. If you could get over this side. We need Susan here.
We need to keep the hallway clear,
Keep the
folks.
hallway
All
clear.
corners towards the wall, please. Make a path,
We need
please.
Susan. Okay, so if we can get the cameras all on that side of you, please. Let's get you over here.
Do not block the hallway, folks. We need the passage through the middle of the hallway.
If you could you come in and say
Excuse me. We
So
need to make
we're
a
gonna
path
go
through
in
the
for a
middle
minute.
here, folks.
don't block
Please
the
don't block the
hallway.
hallway. Take a step forward and back.
We're gonna just give Susan some space because it's a lot of people. So I just find like
Okay, yeah.
Not easy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please don't block
you
the
are still
hallway.
blocking my hallway.
Please leave some space for passage.
move back, everybody against the wall and against the wall.
Ma'am, but I encourage you All right, we're starting to bunch up again.
Stand aside.
You guys push down that way. Everybody, I'm looking at from here down. Move down that way. Move down.
Please take a step down, everybody. Please keep the hallway clear, everybody.
Keep the hallway clear for the couple. Please stop.
If you have a card or something, you can. Well, I don't know what they're saying.
So we said hello to
So we're on our way to Rashida Tate. Did you have any questions, any of you, that you wanted to ask while we're walking? So what just happened?
Well, I just thanked her for all that she's done to help Palestinian children before this crisis. And it was nice to see Palestine and other places where
You can feel their love and, well, yeah.
it's very hard right now to get an alternative. So
You can feel their frustration.
yeah, I mean, I'm frustrated. Family members that are perishing.
We're going to go to Rashida. Yeah, we're just following the issues.
I'm new to here. I just wanted to ask what happened inside Hakeem Jeffrey's office.
Well, I just basically listened to some of the women that are half people that have been killed, murdered during the conflict, and their frustration with not being able to be heard. And I said that's my job to try to help them be heard and tell their narrative.
And you can stop the prosecution?
No, you know, he's taken over $1 million. These guys have taken over $1 million from April. So I didn't come with that.
And the Congressman McCullough?
Well, she's great because she's been for a long time, way before this, had been trying to talk about the fate of queer children and has done a lot.
Part of the crowd.
So
I know. Just go. Just go. Yeah, let's do it. We can pull it in
So we can stop for a minute here, and maybe before we go in,
Could everyone lean against the wall, please?
yeah, get on both sides of the wall.
Please,
This is a nice
please.
big hall. So
Keep a pathway
Please.
here open,
Pathway.
please. Please move backwards.
Maybe we can talk again.
Please take a step backwards if you could. Take a step backwards.
Obviously has been the champion in the Congress. And we're just so thankful to you for coming here, for going both to the offices of Hakeem Jeffries that is determined to find a way to put on the House floor a bill that will include $14 million to keep this massacre going. And now we're going to Rashida Tlaib, so maybe you can say something about
well, I wish that I had $1 billion plus Jeffries has received, and tourists also to try to have a conversation, but they clearly don't want to have a dialogue. They don't want to have a conversation, which to me makes it seem as if they're afraid to know the truth of what's actually going on. And I guess their APAC donors make that very difficult should they start to listen to what actually the rest of the world, the rest of the United States, the bulk of the United States wants a ceasefire. There's never been a peace that's been obtained through violence. We have to have a permanent ceasefire and save the lives of all those people that are now basically in a corner, just being shot at like fish in a barrel and buried, as we know and has seen during the South African testimony, pages and pages and pages that clearly say this is a genocide. And so I'm here, I'm very grateful to be here just to try to lend my voice to elevate the voices of all the people who have had so much loss and are fighting so desperately to not keep funding the genocide.
Please leave a passage here, please.
And also, a lot of Americans, don't understand why we're able to find billions of dollars for war, billions of dollars to a country that has subsidized housing, that has free education, when we're told that this country is impossible. So I think that's another element for people that need to be listened to. So I'm very happy to be here, to be able to stand with these women, some of whom have had so much personal loss. And as a mom, I just can't bear any longer to see this kind of devastation when so many of the victims are children and women. I don't understand how people can turn a blind eye to that. I just don't understand it. So that's why I'm here.
So we're going to go inside and then she'll be available later. Thank you.
بس
How many?
Let's do 6, if that's okay.
No cameras past the door, folks.
Let's get
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's clear the hallway, please. Let's clear the hallway. Make sure everybody can pass through the center, okay? We need free passes.
Thank you.
Yes, one of the benefits.
I don't have a beautiful like I like well my niece actually which is a female
This clear path, folks. Just keep the hallway clear in the middle.
In this building, here. You guys are one warning away. T-shirts or something different.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have multiple members that are going to be walking by here, and they need free passage. They need to be walking through freely.
What did you say? Not to be in front of the door?
Well, the doors, but also the walking away. When he just said I have members walking through, he means members of Congress.
Yeah.
If someone recognizable, they're probably going to react.
Oh yeah. I'll just change you the SD card.
They're pretty fast.
Yeah, that's good. Have you had lunch already?
Not really, no.
Okay, you wanna?
There's a cafeteria somewhere.
Cool.
There's a pretty good one in Longwood.
In Longwood? Is that?
That's the middle building. We're in Rayburn.
We're in Rayburn. Do you have to exit in order to get there? Like, are you
Go
going
down
to
to
the
that
basement
southeast.
thing? Okay, yeah, that's probably we'll do a Longwood cafeteria.
Yeah, Longwood is the best.
Good idea. Thank you.
And it's pretty affordable.
Yeah, I've done it a couple times. I just like even though I have this, I still like this place is amazing.
So Ford, I think I asked you last time, but you might have changed some stuff. What live streaming software app do you use? Like,
Yeah, this so I switched mostly because of portability, but now it's Restream.io. So the app might be called something.
oh, okay.
But I could send you.
I mean, I'm not that live stream much. I'm just because I've never found like an app that actually like does like consistent to like all the different platforms.
It's shockingly hard to find one. honestly, like even this service, like I still like this one displays number of viewers, which the other one didn't.
Combined number of viewers from.
But that's the thing. I don't even know where it gets the number because it's not. It's not necessarily like right now it says 33. What I found in general is Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So like, I don't think it's a live account. Like that says 33.
Less than what you. Yeah.
Right. So like it's not like a meaningful like the number.
And you
means
don't get
something.
comments or anything.
Well, it does have. This app has the ability, I think, to display comments, but I'm not. Like, I just don't. I got so used to it.
Comment. Not on the.
Twitter is like a destroy comment. That shit's used to be called, and for whatever reason, it's not.
So there are a lot of comments.
Like my guess is that people watching this on Twitter are activists and people on I think the Facebook algorithm is just attract people.
I watch out of it. The other ones that I went into, so I just watched it. I probably watched it around. Just you really want
Yeah, I think so. I've been in for other things
A lot of restrictions
Like I thought I took videos from like sit-ins at various places, and I guess those were the activists themselves. So I was just gonna hop in when they were letting people into Team's office, and there was like no video in the office. And they handed me a card with like the info of the person I can contact to get permission. So well, unless I can get permission right now,
theoretically the offices have control of the office inside.
Right.
So like people only get arrested inside the offices when it's a large event like this, the House Radio TV Gallery is something like I send somebody to try to like preemptively prevent violations of things, which is meant to be like a pathway between like to prevent the cops from telling you whatever. But the like when I've done
I want to know who that guy is, like whether he's like house democratically and like leadership staff.
Are you talking about the guy in the suit?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
that's who I'm describing.
Yeah.
He's from the House Radio. He's from the people.
Oh.
So like technically, they shoot this control. So he's sort of control.
Because he was also like.
We really apologize for that. But maybe we could have them come over to here and be the first to greet her when she comes out. So if the Palestinians here can come forward.
someone's bag though. I don't know.
I'm very sorry they didn't let me. But we'll make sure she greets you and gets photos.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just can't block the hallway.
So if you get you over here. So right here is
Yeah.
Palestinians started here. Okay, so tell me. So we're going to have her come out and bring Palestinians out over here.
I was just like flabbergasted.
So we want to get the Palestinians. Can we move the press back? Otherwise she's not in. If we can move the press back and have the Palestinians come up front, because otherwise Rashida won't come out. She'll come over here. Okay. So trying to get them this, these Palestinians when they start talking
I mean, I just need a statement. Is that broadcasting your phones or your
No,
that's not broadcasting.
That's
your camera signal.
no, it's just
That's just your phone. Okay.
Right. No, it's two similar but slightly different.
Yeah. Is that the Gero app or is that?
No, Restream. Restream.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
Does Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at once.
Oh, okay, that seems useful.
Yeah.
your communication down to a hum, okay? All right? It'll make it easier on you and make it easier on all of us, okay? Thank you.
Yep. It's a gaggle. It's a big old gaggle. Yep, we on live now.
So don't swarm them, but we have two of Rashida and we're going to have to make a room here. We're going to have to make room so they can come in.
Okay.
And if we can get you a little closer, we're going to have this, sorry, we're going to have this whole.
Yes.
If you need, you have plenty of time with them, so let's get you back. All right, we got to have an open hall. They got to be able to walk through here. So, sorry. You can't walk here.
Aren't they talking to these people?
Yeah, but these people are going all the way back here. We're going to bring them over here.
Something different from that. What's the BN Best laid plans. Heads.
So we need a open up space. Thank you.
I love you. And we'll keep going. We'll keep going.
Thank you for all your support.
Thank you guys for raising the voices of all those of us. Thank you.
Sorry, man. We're all behind you.
Thank you so much. I'm going to go make sure that my staff talks to your voice. Yes.
I'm so sorry. Don't put it in front of me.
I don't have any.
Let's bring you down here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We love you so much. We love you so
All right, now let's open up some space so she can say hello to everybody. Hey, let's open up the space here. Let's open up some space here.
Except
the hallway clear back here, folks. Keep the hallway clear here,
And he has been. Yes, of course. Have you come down a little bit? Let's have Congresswoman wait. Congresswoman.
Rashida, we love you. Can I do this? You have to.
Okay, I'm doing it
Okay, we got a couple more.
Well, this, what we have here in Rashida is not just about politics and policy. Rashida is defying everything that they're trying to silence us about. She is standing up for Palestinian rights. Her mere presence in Congress is making waves and making a difference. They are trying to erase us, but Rashida has stood, her and Representative Cori Bush have stood steadfast, spoke loudly, represented with principle and dignity, and recognized the Palestinian people for who they are. And no matter how much they try and how much money they put against you guys in campaigns, we know that they don't want you in there because you stand for truth and principles and for a free Palestine.
We support you.
One way or another, we will see it happen. Thank you for your representation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's make space here.
Thank you all for continuing.
If we could just get you on this side over here. Wait, can we open up a second over this side?
over there.
Rashida, if you could say hello to a couple of people here. I'm ready. Sorry. Hey, you are. Thank you so much.
Make a hole, folks. Make a hole.
You should be able to have conversations. You know, there won't be fees because
Okay,
over $1 million, both of them. So I don't know how to make it clear that the rest of the majority of the world, I mean, this is like we are at a turning point in terms of more people, if they're curious, understand what it is, start to talk to my agent said to me,
all right, now we'll do a group photo with Susan out in the court area. We go to the Rayburn cafeteria.
and even if we see up civilians are killed, and then have a ceasefire. So no more soldiers are killed, so no more civilians are killed, so and try to work it out. Every breathing and I think that it is really damaging the reputation of the United States and to have a higher moral vote anymore. It's so clear when everyone at the UN votes one way and then
The public perception has changed tremendously over the past 10, 15 years when it comes to Palestine, especially among young Democrats. Voices like yours amplify their voices, amplify the voices of those who are standing with Palestine. How do you hope this impacts even more people?
all I can contribute is to amplify the voices. People are educated.
So if you can just stay to the left or the right. Thank you.
You know, everything has been done to make Palestinians seem less than human. And that kind of indoctrination starts so young for some people. And, you know, really serious Zionists are not going to change their mind. And that when I said to my agent, when I was being fired, are you a Zionist? And Nancy said, of course I am. And I said, but Nancy, you know that half the people, more than half the people that are organizing these marches that are calling for ceasefire are Jewish. You have a choice, you know. She said Israel needs a money. So that's the extent of her conversation.
How do you think we can make a breakthrough in, you know, to their minds, and you can just look at Twitter when people tweet at, you know, just like you said, Jewish news at home, all kinds of. How do we break through? What kind of messaging do you think that needs? The type of message that, you know, got through to you?
Well, I mean, I long ago recognized that the Palestinian situation is wrong. I mean, this has brought it to an active place. But I mean, all I can think of is that it takes education. People that, as I said, are curious about facts will find the facts, and they speak for themselves. A lot of people don't want to see the direct feed from there because it's too upsetting. So, I mean, I just say it's your money. Are you okay with that? And then there are a lot of people who just suggest because they don't have health care, they don't have free education, we don't have subsidized housing in this country, and we're sending billions to Israel and told that there's no money for us to live. And so for people that don't even relate or care about that because Palestine is too far away and they've got enough problems, they're upset about that. And that's going to be a very difficult thing to explain, why we can keep sending billions to these wars that nobody really wants to end because they're making some people scared. And I think that there's, I think that is something that people are upset about. But all we can do is, I don't even tweet or put on Instagram my opinion. I just put all of the reporting that these brave journalists are doing. And people are very defensive. So if you come up against somebody who is ready to put a theme park in Gaza, you're not going to be able to awaken them in any way because they've already made up their mind. So those are not the people. I put a lot of hope in young people. They're not slaves to either party. They're independent thinkers. A lot of the Jewish youth are leading this, are organizing, you know, Jewish Forces for Change. I mean, I've been in contact with all these groups, and they would give me strength and let me know that I'm in the right direction. You know, I take my hope from them about this and their energy and their organization. I mean, it's unbelievable what they're doing. And that, you know, reminds me of when I was in college and Vietnam was happening. And, you know, but they know even more. And they're really savvy in terms of how to use social media and how to organize and all of those things. And so I'm losing some people and I'm losing jobs, whatever, but I'm falling into that community.
Do you feel like the action to Torrance's office today will change his mind?
He wasn't me.
Yeah.
I didn't show up with over $1 million, which is what AIPAC has given him. So he wasn't interested in talking to him.
And today's action sort of, what is your role here in this action today?
Well, I guess to give these people a chance to talk about tell their stories, and also to try to have a conversation with people that are taking the opposite stand. Because I feel that one of the things that's really upsetting is that nobody can have conversations. You're immediately labeled on one side or another for even trying to have a conversation. They immediately label you anti-Semitic, which has been happening for years and years. You know, Bernie Sanders was anti-Semitic for asking for certain things. So, I mean, I think that you come in order to, if there's going to be a vote, we need to put pressure to try to make sure more money doesn't go for many reasons, as I said, economic and moral reasons. And so I think we're all here just to make sure that people within the United States and the world know that we haven't accepted this. You know, we support the findings of South Africa. We're going to stay here until, I mean, otherwise how can you live with yourself? I don't know how people can continue when you can see what's going on. I mean, right now, Rafa is like shooting fish in a barrel. I mean, where do they go? So you get all of these misleading sound bites, and then when you ask the real questions, no one has the answer. So I think we're here to make sure that certain questions are asked and to hold people accountable.
I want to ask you about Hollywood, and we've seen what kind of impact that had on Sudan, on Darfur, on how do you think more Hollywood celebrities can be influenced to at least...
Well, certainly not during Oscar season. Not during the award season. You're not going to get anybody to step out too hard. I'm lucky I'm a New Yorker, so every move I make is not part of my job. But I was saying that I know because other people at my agency have told me that they said to them, don't tweet, don't look, because you'll end up like Susan Sarandon. So they're making an example of me to make sure that people don't even ask questions, which is a huge problem aside from housing. When you're in a country that claims a democracy and you can't ask questions and you can't talk about things, it reminds me of McCarthy here, but you can't worry. It's like worrying if you're slip showing when you're fleeing a burning building. There's certain things you have to do to have respect for yourself. And at the end of the day, at the end of your life, you're going to look back. Sometimes it takes a long time. Iraq, it took a long time because I was ostracized then too. But I'm really hopeful because the kids, I can't say that enough. They're really educated and passionate.
Last question.
This is going to be it, okay, guys?
What is your message to the people of Gaza today as you stand here trying to defy the...
I will do whatever I can. We're with you. You are so brave and so honorable, and we've all learned so much by watching your struggles about so many things.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Susan. We're going to take you straight through here.
Thank you.